Hello, you guys. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome or welcome back to the 13th tense. And today we're talking about lesson 2, describing your IT role. What exactly are you going to learn today? You will learn how to describe your non-technical IT job and daily responsibilities. 12 key vocabulary words with phonetics. Grammar, present simple and responsible for plus ing ending. How to explain what you do clearly and professionally in English. І, як завжди, ви можете знайти цей воркшіт і набагато більше ще іншого контенту в нашому телеграм-каналі, ну і в інших соцмережах, де 13 Tense, або відскануйте цей QR-код, який вас перекине в наш телеграм-канал. Так, окей, and let's go, let's actually start. So, project manager. Project manager is a person who plans, organizes, and delivers a project. So, the project manager tracks progress and manages risks. Business analyst, a person who analyzes business needs and turns them into requirements. The business analyst wrote the requirements for the new feature. Product owner, a person who defines product priorities and owns the backlog. The product owner prioritizes user stories each sprint. Scrum master, a person who facilitates agile ceremonies and removes blockers. The Scrum master runs the daily stand-up. Account manager, a person who manages the relationship with the client. The account manager is the main point of contact for the client. Coordinate, to organize people or activities to work together smoothly. I coordinate between the development team and the client. Facilitate, to make a process or meeting easy. She facilitates the weekly retrospective. Liaise, to communicate and cooperate between two groups. I liaise with the sales and engineering teams daily. Oversee, to supervise and ensure something is done correctly. He oversees the delivery of 3 simultaneous projects. Deliver, to complete and hand over a project, feature, or result. Our goal is to deliver the MVP by the end of second quarter. Scope, we define boundaries of a project, what is and isn't included. We need to confirm the scope before we start development. Yeah. Cross-functional, involving people from different departments or specialties or specialisms. I work in a cross-functional team with designers and developers. So, pro tip. Liaise is one of the most useful verbs in IT. Instead of just saying I talk to the client and the team, you can say I liaise between the client and the development team. And I mean, it sounds professional, it sounds precise, and it's exactly the kind of language that impresses in interviews and CVs. And some grammar, present simple plus responsible for versus and plus ing. So, subject plus verb, present simple plus object or complement, yeah? I manage the project backlog. Understandable, yeah? She coordinates between the client and dev team. He facilitates weekly retrospectives. We deliver features every 2 weeks. Those are regular duties. Those are obvious, right? Responsible for and ing. We have a subject, usually a person, yeah? M is are, responsible for, and verb with ing, action with ing, like doing, coming, completing, etc. I am responsible for managing the project timeline. She is responsible for writing user stories. He is responsible for communicating with stakeholders. We are responsible for delivering the product increment. And we always use ing after responsible for, never the base verb. You cannot say I'm responsible for manage. No, it is I'm responsible for managing. And some role description table, yep. Here you have a role and their main responsibilities. So, project manager plans timelines, manages risks, coordinates the team, and reports to stakeholders. Business analyst analyzes requirements, writes user stories, liaises between business and tech. Product owner, they own the backlog, prioritizes feature, works with the Scrum team. Scrum master facilitates ceremonies, removes blockers, coaches the team on agile. Account manager manages client relationships, handles queries, oversees contract delivery. And here is a model role description. Let's read and analyze. My name is Victoria, and I work as a business analyst at a software as a service company. I'm responsible for gathering requirements from stakeholders and writing user stories for the development team. I also liaise between the product team and our clients to make sure everyone understands the scope. I facilitate requirement workshops and I oversee the documentation process. My team is cross-functional. We have developers, designers, and a QA engineer. Could you please notice? Present simple throughout. Stable, regular, role. Well, then responsible for plus ing, it is used twice correctly in this sentence, yeah? Take your time and find it. Responsible for gathering, yup. And responsible for writing. Yep. IT-specific vocabulary, software as a service, user stories, scope, cross-functional, everything is IT-related and specific. And natural linking with also and. Yep. Let's watch out for some common mistakes. I'm responsible for manage the backlog. I'm responsible for managing. She facilitates 2 meetings. She facilitates meetings, not facilitates 2. I liaise with client and team. I liaise between the client and the team. He delivers the project every sprint. He delivered the project. I'm sorry, he delivered the project. He delivers the project. I work like a Scrum Master. I work as. I work like. It's when we kind of not exactly compare, but when we say that we are similar to something or to someone. In this case, it means their job is not a Scrum Master, but they are similar to this job. And I work as a Scrum Master. That means their job is a Scrum Master, yeah? And here's a little quick check. Pause the video, fill in the correct form, and then let's check your answers below. Yeah, I'm giving you 20 seconds to do it. Let's go. Well, you guys, I suppose you're already done. You paused the video and you've completed everything. So I'm responsible for writing the sprint backlog each week. She facilitates. He works as. I liaise, we live in the same form, liaise between the sales team. We are responsible for delivering. Wonderful, wonderful. And a little speaking challenge. Could you please use this template to describe your role in 5-6 sentences? And in the comments, try to describe your role in 3-4 sentences in the comments. Use responsible for and ing at least once and try to include 2 words from today's vocabulary, okay? And the workbook for today, I'm not going to show it to you as always, right? Why? Because you can actually find it in our Telegram. You just look up the name of the channel in the search bar in Telegram, or you can scan this QR code and you will see it in there. Okay? Well, thank you so much for coming here. Thank you so much for joining me. And I suppose I hope to see you all next time. Stay safe. Bye-bye.